So I thought I'd start this video just by addressing Black Lives Matter. I am here to say that I stand in solidarity and I support the Black Lives Matter movement, and I have a whole bunch of resources on my Instagram, specifically in my highlights tab. I've created a bunch of different highlights tabs where you can educate yourself, learn about the situation, places where you can donate, and also a petitions highlights. Petition highlight and the donations highlight both have swipe up links to all the different sites, so it's really easy just to click through, swipe up, and it'll bring you directly to the site that you need to go to. I also have 5 Black Lives Matter highlights, literally 500 plus resources of just news and information and resources, links. It's all in there. You can click on those highlights to lead to more resources. I have a bunch of other resources within that. If you click on the original posters that I've shared onto my story and left in those highlights, you can find heaps more resources through them as well. I also have a Learn highlights tab, so that is more for educational resources only, whereas the Black Lives Matter highlights tab is basically for everything. The Learn highlights tab also has other information, not specifically always related to Black Lives Matter, but it's like I'd say 90% Black Lives Matter information in there. And I just think it's a really great way to put everything in one place and make it easy for non-Black people to learn, including myself. I'm constantly learning every day, and I think it's really important to continue our support and continue to be an ally and continue to be anti-racist, especially at this time. So that was just a really brief intro, and I don't really have as many followers or subscribers on here as I do on Instagram, but I did want to address that. I just want to encourage you all to continue learning, and please refer to the highlights tab for all the resources. But jumping into the video, I wanted to film an isolation's favorite video. So I have a whole bunch of favorites that I wrote in May, and I never ended up filming it, along with so many other videos that I planned out but I never ended up filming. So I thought I would come to you today because I actually did my makeup for once and I look cute. It's the middle of winter and I'm wearing a singlet top. I don't know why. I have a list here and I have different types of favorites that I've categorized, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this and find some favorites of your own. I guess I'll start with like YouTubers that I've been really enjoying, and a lot of these YouTubers I've been watching for years or like ages and I haven't really recently discovered, to be honest, but they've been putting out content and I've been enjoying it, or I've been rewatching their old videos and I like it. I guess I'll start with Cupid Jasmine. She's an artist, incredible. I love her videos, and she's been posting a lot of like studio vlogs, which I love watching while I'm drawing. It's just nice to like have playing in the background and listening to her talk and just like do stuff at home. I think watching people in their home environment while you're at home is always very nice. It's a good time. I've also really enjoyed Furry Little Peach, and she's also an artist who I've been following for a while as well. I actually like met her random story. Okay, so I met her one time and I was like, oh my god, I love your stuff, blah blah. We had a conversation, whatever, and then I was at an event maybe like 3 weeks later and I saw her and I don't know what was going through my head, but I was like, oh my god, hi, and I like full just gave her a hug. Like, I still think about that sometimes. But she's really sweet and she's exactly like how she is in her videos. If you're really into like studio vlogs, definitely check out Fairy Little Peach and Cupid Jasmine. I've also really enjoyed like storytime videos. There's this new YouTuber that I found at the beginning of ISO, and her name's Amy Fraley, but she has so many stories and they're all so hilarious. The way that she explains the situations and the stories is just so entertaining, and I love having it just playing in the background. She has this one story time that is so intense. It's called Kidnapped at Gunpoint in South America, and it's literally exactly what the title says, and you should watch that. So scary but also so entertaining. Other YouTubers, Best Dressed, amazing content always. We love Ashley. Who doesn't know her? If you don't know her, get on board. She is probably one of the best YouTubers out there at the moment, I'd say, especially in like the fashion industry. Also Rachel Wynn, been watching her since like 2014, so years. She's probably my biggest inspiration as like a YouTuber and a creator and just a person. She's just so effortlessly cool and chic. I mean, like her username used to be That Chic. I love her work so much. Energy she has in real life kind of translates into her videos, and I feel like there's no one else out there that has the same energy that she does. I saw her when I was in LA at like the FK Twigs party and I full like had an internal freak out, but I didn't want to be weird. I've been loving Kaylee McKenzie as well. She's another fashion YouTuber. I've been watching her since like 2012, I'd say. Once again, she's one of those YouTubers that have such a nice vibe. She's so calming to watch. It's nice to see an introvert on social media, especially on YouTube, because I feel like a lot of YouTubers are very extroverted and loud, but she's very soft-spoken. I really like her vibe. Another YouTuber that I am obsessed with is Liziki. She's a Chinese YouTuber and her videos are basically her just growing and harvesting food off her land and making it into these incredible dishes, and every time I watch her videos, like, I'm just blown away and I want to move to like the Chinese countryside. They're so stunning. Her videos are like top production quality. I mean, she has millions of subscribers and she has a cameraman and editor. I feel like it gives us an insight into a life that a lot of people in the Western world don't have. She's like literally doing all this manual labor and I could never. She's building a fence from scratch. Like, she's hammering those nails into the wood that she hand sawed. Like, what? You know, I wish I was like that, but here I am. Another YouTuber that I actually found during ISO is Emma Chamberlain, and I know she's like a massive YouTuber, but I have been obsessed with her videos. I just think she's really funny and it's like my sense of humor and it's entertaining. I don't know what her video is about. I feel like she just does random things, but it's fun to watch. I followed her on Instagram. I like her style. Another random YouTube related thing is ASMR sleep videos. I am not into ASMR at all, but ASMR sleep videos, they knock me out. Like, I will fall asleep so quick. If you have trouble sleeping, I really recommend watching ASMR sleep videos. I guess on the same vibe as YouTube, some shows and movies that I've been watching. I don't have that many because I feel like I actually didn't watch that much stuff. I really enjoyed the show Unorthodox. It's on Netflix and it is so good. It's about an Orthodox Jewish girl and she grows up in Williamsburg, New York, and that's basically the whole life that she knows. It kind of just follows her journey of escaping that community that she's grown up in and I guess like discovering the new world in Berlin. The way they've shot it is absolutely incredible and this is based on a true story. I feel like Unorthodox did a really great job at showing what it's like inside an Orthodox Jewish community. They're so separated from technology and they don't have access to like media, so I guess we don't really see them being represented in the media. I'm really trying to watch my words because I'm not trying to be insulting to their religion, because I think everyone should be able to practice what they want without judgment. Also recommend watching the making of Unorthodox. It should automatically play once you finish the series, but it's great. If you have seen it, my sister's friend made a really funny note about how all of her friends in Berlin literally look like the friend group in language books, and I just thought that was so funny because it is so true and accurate, so multicultural. Another show that I started and finished during ISO was Ozark. I had heard people talking about it, but I never actually watched it. I ended up binging the whole thing in like a few days and I got my dad onto it. He loves it as well. It's such a great show. It's basically about this father and he launders money, and it's about his whole journey through that. And a movie that I watched this ISO was mid-90s. I know it was released ages ago, but I absolutely loved it. I feel like it captured 90s skate culture so well. Not that I knew what 90s skate culture was really like because I wasn't alive then. I love how Jonah Hill incorporated elements of his own childhood and his own knowledge of what 90s skate culture was like into the film when it came to like set design and what's it called, outfits and like the sneakers they wore, and he really incorporated his own childhood as well into that. I watched a whole bunch of interviews after that and his relationship with the main dude is so cute. There's just this one part in the movie that really like, it just made me so uncomfortable. The one with Alexa Demi's character and Sunny when they're in the kitchen, like, nah, I'm not here for that. I was like, excuse me. Anyways, moving on to some clothes that I've been really enjoying. I have 4 pieces that I have loved and worn so much this ISO. The first is this Stussy fluffy jacket. Let me get it. I've been so obsessed with this jacket. It's from Stussy, Australia, and it's so warm and comfortable and it's just so perfect for winter. It's great to layer with as well because it's oversized on me and I've just been loving it and I've worn it so much. I've also really been loving this The Ragged Priest cardigan. I've worn this a heap as well. I feel like it just suits so many things and cardigans are so in right now. I love it. The color is beautiful as well. Another thing I've been loving is my Astro Boy jacket up there. I got it off Depop. And lastly, when I was working I had to go into the office, so I brought this bag every day and I'm obsessed with it. It's from Muxin, and yeah, I'll try and link everything below. I think all of those pieces were actually in my last haul video. And some music that I've been really enjoying. So firstly, I have been obsessed with the song TKN by Rosalia and Travis Scott. I probably said Rosalia's name very wrong. Such a bop. So good. Really like lifts the spirits. I also have been enjoying two smaller artists, the KTNA. They really have some like 2014, 2015 Willow Smith energy in their music, which I've been really enjoying. Also Maria Isabel, super chill music. Both of those artists are like really chill and mellow and like nice to just play when you just want to vibe, you know. I have also been obsessed with like Billie Eilish's song Everything I Wanted. I just think it's such a sad song, and if I'm ever in my feels I just put that on and I'm like, oh my god, the tears. And lastly, I've been listening to a whole bunch of like throwback songs from when I was in high school, which was all the kind of indie rock, indie pop sort of music, alternative vibes. I've been listening to like AM by the Arctic Monkeys, Two Door Cinema Club, the Kooks Junk of the Heart album, so good, and also a lot of Blood Orange as well. All of them so good, will forever enjoy. Okay, and then lastly I have some random favorites that I've really been enjoying. Firstly is a mirror, and I know that's so random to have as a favorite, but I stole this mirror from my grandparents' house. Well, I didn't really steal it. I asked my grandma if I could take it for my album photos and she said I could, so I've literally just had it since I think March, which is a long time, and I should probably return it soon or get my own mirror, but I haven't yet. I've been using that to take all my outfit photos at home. It's just so much easier to take mirror pics than do self-timer. I'm telling you, my life has been changed. Everyone needs a portable mirror that's big enough for full fit pics. I've also been obsessed with my iPad and pencil, Apple Pencil. I've been using Procreate on here to do my drawings. I've also been loving the game Words with Friends too, and it's the actual app, not on Facebook. I was playing on Facebook with my friends for a bit, but now I've converted to using the app, which I haven't actually played in a few weeks. It's so fun. I just play with all these random old white strangers that are on the app, but it's so fun. It's like Scrabble. I think that's everything that's on my favorites list. I hope you all enjoyed. Check me out on Instagram. I post fit pics on there, but also check out the highlights tab for all the resources that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. I hope you're all staying safe, and I'll see you next video. Bye!